Welcome to the Weather Guru Podcast for October 13th, 2025. Happy Monday, Indigenous People Day, Columbus Day for the lowest 48 United States here. We're going to be looking at the current weather and conditions, and then we're going to get into the tropical update as noted. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. Appreciate your support, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, you're looking at the 24-hour rain precipitation total here. This will continue through October 14th, 2025 here. For October 13th, 2025, Monday, we have much of the rain concentrated in the southeast and the northeast and mid-Atlantic corridors here for the most part, okay? South Carolina's taking the brunt of the rain, picking up anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain. That includes folks in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, back into Florence, South Carolina, Columbia, the I-26 corridor and the I-95 corridor in South Carolina and southeastern North Carolina. The Outer Banks did pick up a lot of showers too as well, as long as beach erosion as waves reach top 6 or 7 feet and winds gusted to 52 miles an hour up on the Outer Banks. As this mini nor'easter, this area of low pressure moved up into the Mid-Atlantic and the Chesapeake area, the Delmarva area. It continues to move offshore today and tomorrow. Things should be sunny and bright for much of the northeast and mid-Atlantic and the southeast here, as this will be the last day, tomorrow will be the last day of cloudiness and kind of drizzly weather. So New York City, you guys got Long Island, you guys in New Jersey Shore, you're going to be picking up anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches of rain in purple here, continuing through your Monday, October 13th. Out west, we do have some showers in the Pacific Northwest. Good morning to you in Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, and the Dalles area, and Coos Bay. You're going to be picking up anywhere from 1 inch to a half an inch of rain here as it continues to come on shore here. This low pressure system continues to push on shore into the Intermountain West. Monsoon season flow continues into Phoenix, Tucson. Hello to you. Good morning to El Paso, Albuquerque. You guys are going to get anywhere from a half an inch to 1 inch of rain as well. Some of the areas in purple may pick up a little additional 1.5 inches of rain north of Phoenix, in the Green Verde Valley there. You may get a little more totals there high. Otherwise, most of the heaviest rain is going to stay in the northern Mexico mountains there. Now, also in the upper Midwest here, we have some showers continuing here in blue. This is less than a half an inch for Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities, Bemidji, up to the Arrowhead of International Falls. You're going to pick up about a half an inch or less of rain here in blue. This is all going to be moving up towards the Clipper here, towards Wisconsin and into Canadian province, Saskatchewan provinces, as we know. So that should be pretty much it. Looking at the National Weather Service hazards here, you can see pretty clear for most of the country here. You have a dense fog advisory in gray here. So if you're coming along the Indiana Toll Road, Interstate 90 there through Angola, Delta, Ohio, back towards Elkhart, Indiana, and South Bend, Indiana, and also in southern Michigan, Cassopolis, Three Rivers, heading up there, 131 there, Cassopolis, Three Rivers area, Jackson, Michigan. Be very careful there. Dense fog advisory is in effect for your area there along the Great Lakes there. Coastal flood warnings continue in flood watches in green here. This includes the Delmarva Peninsula, so if you're heading into Lewes Beach, Rehoboth Beach, back towards 13 into Chenanteague and the areas toward the CBBT and back up to the Jersey Shore, Wildwood, areas points north, Atlantic Beach, of course, Atlantic City, and up into Perth Amboy and the New York City Harbor there, Staten Island. Be very careful. There's still coastal flood warnings and surge is going to be in effect there, as well as out west. Of course, I talked about Arizona. You guys are still under that flash flood watch there for the monsoonal flow that's in effect. So if you come along I-10 there, just be careful. In El Paso, Tucson, the Oro Valley, heading toward Phoenix and over toward Wickenburg, Arizona, and into the Grand Canyon area. Now, out west, we do have that snow advisory in pink. Our first winter storm warning here for the High Sierra country. So if you're coming up Truckee Pass, up towards, Bridgeport, California, I-80, all the way up through Weed, California, and Mount Shasta. There is a winter storm warning in effect for you guys, as well as the high country of the Rockies and in northern Montana, and also the Cascades under a winter storm watch there, winter weather advisory there at the high Cascades, coming over Stevens, Richards, and Whites Pass there. So, looking at looking at the next outlook for the 6 to 10 day outlook, this is for October 18th, this coming Saturday to October 22nd through Wednesday for the next 6 to 10 days. We're looking at still warm temperature profile here for the upper Midwest, for the southeast, the deep south, and also the mid-Atlantic and northeast. Everybody in orange here is going to be 5 to 10 to 15 degrees above average. 15 degrees above average more for areas of DFW, Houston, Austin, Corpus Christi, Victoria, Texas, Lake Charles, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Alexandria, Conway, Little Rock, St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, hello to you. Memphis, hello to you guys. Huntsville, hello to you. Nashville, Cassville, Louisville, Lexington, Paducah. Those areas are going to be 15 to 20 degrees above average, even as we're in fall right now, in the midst of fall. Now, we get back out west, this is going to be the cooling area here as the trough is digging down into the west here. So you're going to get cool the next 5 to 10 to 15 degrees below average. This includes places like Las Vegas, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, Cottonwood Canyon, Denver, Grand Junction, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Laramie, Wyoming, back to Idaho Springs, Idaho Falls, excuse me, back into eastern Oregon and into California, all of Washington. These areas are going to be below average starting Saturday, October 18th through Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. So it's going to be a pattern flip-flop here as we continue to move through the seasons. Now, we do have Lorenzo out there, Tropical Storm Lorenzo. This is going to be mostly a fish storm, but later on by Saturday, it could affect parts of the Azores Islands here and maybe band around toward the Canaries and the Spain and Portugal here, probably sometime into next week, Wednesday or something like that. But right now, in the short term, this is a tropical storm expected to remain a tropical storm with winds right now at 45 miles an hour. It's kind of erratic. Movement is moving at 17 miles an hour, a pretty good clip for a tropical storm. Northwest at 17 miles an hour. But it's a fish storm. It's not going to affect Bermuda or the Lesser Antilles or even the United States, but it will affect mariners' interests out here as a tropical storm. This is the latest advisory as of 5 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Winds are currently at 45 miles an hour with some higher gusts, like I said, but expected to remain tropical storm. Conditions are not exactly favorable for this system because its organization is not there, and also there is some dry air that could be impacting the system. So, storm expected to make a fish hook here in the middle of the Atlantic, according to the consensus models here. All the models have it here, and you can see the pressure is very high in this system. It goes up to it goes down a little bit to 1,006 millibars, and it comes way up to 1,011 millibars. So by this point, it may be dissipated in 120 hours here, but we just don't know. But Lorenzo is out there. Just want to keep you mindful of that, and it is a fish storm, not expected to affect anybody out here. As you can see here, there's Lorenzo. Most of the convection's on the east and southeast side. The west side is being blown off by shear and dry air out here in the middle of the Atlantic, and this is what is going on in the main development region here, the MDR region they like to call it. So elsewhere, we have a little trough here off the east coast here. Provide some showers to Bermuda. We have a little area of upper level low here, nothing going on there, nothing in the Caribbean, nothing in the Gulf here. Clear skies continue in the tropical updates. So that's all we have for the tropical update here, and I want to show you, I showed you the consensus model, and also I showed you the hurricane models here. Everything looks great. Have a blessed week as we start this week, and thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of The Weather Guru, and be sure to share this video with all your friends and family and cohorts and loved ones. Talk to you soon. God bless. Bye bye.